Now, another thing that American Heart needs you to do, with the infant, I'd carry him to the phone. Okay. And forget American, I'm not American. This is what the latest things they want you to do with children. Before, we used to do CPR for a minute, no matter what, and then go call 911 because of respiratory and all that. What they're telling you now is, if you saw them go down in front of you, think of it this way, they still have oxygen in their body. So you have time to run and go get help. If you have to run and go get help. But if you hadn't heard him for a while, why is he being so quiet? You know? And then you go into the room and you notice that you don't know how long he's been down, then you're going to go do 5 cycles of CPR, which is 2 minutes approximately, and then go get help. Okay, because what are we trying to do? We're trying to put some oxygen back into the system, then go get help, and then come back and, and wait for fire rescue to get here. Right? So that's how sort of it will look for the kids, and we're all going to practice. On the child, obviously, he's just a little bigger, but the steps are the same. All right, look, listen, and feel. How long?
10 seconds.
5 to 10 seconds. Pinch the nose. Give him a breath. I'm about to fix this guy's mouth. I do facelifts too. Fix him later. Check for a pulse on the neck. Why? Because we can. We're not going to be sticking our fingers into the neck of the baby. That's why we use the arm artery. Okay. And then on the kids, the same thing. We're going to use the nipple line. But obviously, one finger's not going to cut it. Depending on how big the child is, we got Trevor over here, you can probably use one hand.
Preston, yeah.
Preston, sorry.
Yeah.
One hand. And if you start getting tired or it's a bigger child, you can use 2 hands. And the numbers don't change. And please don't do this. We need to go down. The actual numbers for children is actually 1/2 to 1/3 the depth of their chest. So that's a ways. All right.
And it's not if they're distended and are they going to be plowed, like if they're passed out, are they soft or are they? You don't know.
If they're unresponsive, they're a ragdoll.
Okay.
Yeah. If they're awake and
Right, it's different. Okay. Right.
All right. So let me do a quick. But the numbers for you to remember is how many compressions?
30.
How many breaths?
2.
Okay. I'm gonna do just 1 cycle. It's actually 5 cycles, and you're probably trying to ask, what am I gonna do after the 5th cycle?
Gonna call.
Well, if you don't know how long they were down, then you call at that time. Okay.
But we'd already called
So
if we saw
them.
them.
911 going. We know that. Okay. It's crazy time when this really happens in real life. So it's like, please call 911. But after 5 cycles, all you're really doing is you're reassessing to see if there's a change. All right. So I'm gonna do 1 cycle, but make believe it's 5 because we're only limited on time here today. All right. So on the babies, obviously, I would try to pinch them. You wake up. You already know your baby. You know if something's wrong or not when you can wake them up. And this is my case.